The Phoenix, Part 3 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 26, 2021.
There are truly no sinners in this world, according to what I'm thinking, because they are only victims. There are victims, victims and victims, victims everywhere.
Yes, Master.
Yes. Victims of ignorance, victims of the makeup of their own physical body. That is before they were born already.
Yes, Master.
Whether or not they be a real man, a real woman, or a gay, or a lesbian, or bisexual, or transvestite, whatever it is, they are born like that. Yes, some don't recognize immediately. Some recognize earlier on, some not. And later on they grow up. Sometimes they even marry and have children.
Yeah.
But then suddenly, boom, like a man, he saw another man, suddenly something stirred in him.
Yeah.
And he would even leave his family. I don't say it's good, but it is something inside him that stir up and wake him up and make him feel like he's not what he has been thinking that he was. Yes?
Yes.
And then something is urging him, so he cannot even control it. He doesn't want to, but he could not control. And then he just left his family. He cannot continue to live with the lie, the false pretense, after he knew already something else about himself. Yes, he feels like he's a fake. So he just probably has to go and live the way he thinks he should.
Yes, Master.
And that's how things happen. Okay, huh? Same with women. I told you already, I was in New York working in a temple, Buddhist temple. And one day, one lay man came in. The abbot's not home. I was alone, and I was renovating the temple all by myself, like painting the wall, fixing some broken pieces of wall in the bathroom and all that, use cement or whatever I can. Things are broken because the house is old. Nobody's there to take care. They just come, meditate with the master, and then I'm gone. And when the master is gone, not many people come either, so I normally meditated in those times. But one of the men came, okay, then of course he stay in the front, I stay in the back. There's a door in between, with the back side and front side, And then he helped me also to do the renovating. Yes.
Yes, Master.
I said, it's good that you're here because I'm tired, my neck is tired, having to paint the ceiling. I'm so short. I'm so short of hands. So please, you do that for me. And I do the lower part. And he's happy to do that. And then we got talking. And I asked him why he's not working or something. He comes here for like a volunteer holiday or something. He said, no, I'm sad because my girlfriend left me.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I said, oh man, you Buddhist, right? Karma, when it's gone, it's gone. No more. You shouldn't worry about it, okay? You should just forget it. Or he said he tried to, but he cannot forget. So, okay, it will take some time. He said it won't take time. He will not forget. I said, well, what's so difficult? You don't say so definitely like that. Time heals everything. He said, no, this is different. So I asked, what's the other guy have that you don't have? Maybe he's richer or something, or more handsome. He said, no, she left for another woman. Yeah. So I said, now I understand. That's why you are so despondent, so desperate, so hopeless. Yes. I said, okay, then in that case, you should let her go. If you're happy for her that she recognizes where she belongs and what she should do with her life, okay? And pray for her. That's all. So these things happen, Not that people really want it. Someday it just hit them like that. Oh, you saw it already. There was one film a long, long time ago when I had nothing to do. When I had not a lot of disciples. In America, there's something in and out, something like that.
Yes.
There's one guy, he married his sweetheart. And then suddenly one day he met this reporter and then they just clapped together.
Yeah.
He realized that he is not interested in women all this time. So the woman complained, blah, 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 blah. So recently there was a gossip column somewhere about a Korean man. They married him with a woman, but he was never interested in her. He never touched her. And then one day he met another guy, and then they talk about not just a normal relationship, but the other kind of relationship. And then he realized, oh, that's why he's not interested in women, never. And he seems to be more leaning toward affection for men.
Yes.
This is on the newspapers even. So things are like that. You're born like that. So just accept it, and society should just accept it. You're also human,
Yes, Master.
Yeah,
Yes, Master.
whoever you are, gay, lesbian, and all that. Just don't hit on me, then you'll be fine. That's all I want. No, not me. That's all, okay? I'm quite busy. I'm not interested either in real men or half men or or no man or woman or not woman. Understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I have my goal. I have my work to do. I do everything for that. For the animals, for the humans, for the planet. To wake them up as many as I can and to save as many suffering animals as I can. I have no interest in other things. Okay? Yeah. I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
whatever I have to do. That's all. Whatever I have to do, I have to do. If I have to go to hell, I will do that. Just for that also. For my goal. For my motive, yeah? My ideal. Because my heart doesn't let me do any other thing. Even if I want. Even if I try. It won't let me. You understand? I will not be able to forget the animals suffering daily. Every second of my life, they're suffering in anguish. And no one to defend them. No one to protect them. Every day I live with that. And sometimes I cry a lot. Sometimes I cry a little. Sometimes I just push it aside so that my eyes won't go blind. It's already very blurry these days. I don't know why things have gone down so fast. I guess it's my age. Now, what were we talking about again? About the Christian priest, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
Master.
The diet is also the problem. Nowadays, even the diet, like the meat and all that, is full of hormones inside, yeah?
Yes.
It makes you even more crazy.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
A priest or a nun, they are also human. And if there's no control, no strict regulation and supervising, then they also fail, okay?
Yes,
They'll
Master.
fail now or later or some days or sometime in their life, and then they try to get up again, control again, but they cannot. The wine and the meat and all that, it doesn't help you to reach your goal as a holy person. Very difficult. That's why all religion forbid meat and wine.
It is best to abstain from eating any meat or drinking any wine, or from any other activity which might cause a brother to fall away, or to be scandalized, or to weaken. Romans Holy Bible.
Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the eunuchs had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, test thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse, or vegetables, to eat and water to drink. Then let our countenances be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the youths who eat of the portion of the king's meat. And as thou seest, deal with thy servants. So he consented to them in this matter, and tested them 10 days. And at the end of 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the youths who ate the portion of the king's meat. Thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse, or vegetables. Daniel, Holy Bible.
Do not be among those who give themselves to wine drinking, or among those who make themselves full with meat. Proverbs Holy Bible.
Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Corinthians, Holy Bible.
I mean animal products and alcohol and intoxicants, all these kind of things are ruining your brain, your intellect, and your reason capability. You can't control too much. If that kind of evil even added onto your system. And also they rely on Jesus. They think Jesus died already for all the sinners, so they can go on sinning. It's not like that. No. The 12 apostles who followed Jesus, they didn't do any of this. They didn't do any of the sexual stuff, drinking wine, eating meat and all that. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Even if they say wine, no, it's not. It's just water. Maybe with fruit juice or something like that.
Yes,
Okay?
Master.
Yes.
Master.
Or maybe one day Jesus made it as a miracle because his mother demanded. And even then he was very displeased. He said, Mother, why do you make me do this? If you guys are Christian, any of you remember?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, it was not like he was willing to do it to show off or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Because all the saints and sages and real practitioners, we know that these magical stuff are just not conducive to our heavenward journey, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
So now they think Jesus died for all sinners. It's not like that. He died for his disciples and for his followers and for the people at that time, whoever believed in him. But after Jesus is gone, somebody else has to take up the cross. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
That's why Jesus said, I am the light in the world. As long as I am in the world. He doesn't say, I will be the light forever for you, for next generation, for forever. No. He say, I am the light for the world, as long as I am in the world. That's why life after life, we have different masters come into our planet, into our world, to help us, to teach us again. Similar to the teaching of all the teachers in the school, yeah? Even Einstein had to go.
Yes.
And another Einstein or successor or maybe lesser or better than Einstein comes and replaces him.
Yes.
Whoever the most brilliant teacher has to go, but then we have to find another living teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
We cannot keep waiting for Einstein or just reading his theory and then become brilliant. Not necessarily. Practice makes a master.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
We must find another master to learn the trade, any trade at all. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Even the geniuses, they still have to learn with all other professors, yeah,
Yes, Master.
in order to perfect their skill, their talent, and deepen their understanding. Also, different components of the world, he has to learn to know to use them. But because he's a genius, he might learn faster and do it better than many of us. That's correct. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes.